So if you support Lolicon, you are just weird. You are just gross. Okay, I just don't have to. I don't really want to explain it too much. Okay, you know, basically, if you don't know what Lolicon is, click off this video because I think it's better if you live under a rock and not know what Lolicon is. It is a disgusting thing that a lot of people support for some strange reason, especially on 4chan. Okay, as well. Like these people were upset that a Zelda that they were really disappointed in Tears of the Kingdom because one of the characters in the game was no longer a kid. Yes, that really just shows 4chan's true colors. Okay, the fact that they were upset a character in a fictional video game, by the way, was not a kid anymore. Okay, that the character grew up in Tears of the Kingdom. That the character wasn't a Wally anymore as well. There's also a reason why these people are also obsessed with Go, that weird sock kid Go as well. But we see those sponsors from Nintendo end up removing the Americas and Europe's distribution area, not because the exposure was wrong, but they felt like the character's head, right, and face was drawn to be changed, as well as the character doesn't work underage. Because because you're a lot of these crappy Japanese games are literally sexualizing minor characters, okay? And don't make the excuse, but they're drawings. They're not real people, okay? That's not an excuse to draw minors in an inappropriate way, okay? Therefore, we'll sell the Switch in a skin-colored version for only in Japan and Asia. For those in America and Europe, please consider posting the game on the DL site. Also, the rating is 12 plus, which may have something to do with the bloody and violent scenes. Next time, we're like to release a legitimate Lolicon character game. This is absolutely disgusting. They really believe that sexualizing children is okay. I just don't really understand why 4chan, kind of like the Democrat Party, takes these extreme positions on games, as well. Okay, they take all these extreme positions that, people don't care about. People, most people do not take the side of 4chan. Like, for example, they hate Mario Wonder. Oh yes, a game that has unanimously loved by every person who has played Mario Wonder. A game with a 9 out of 10 average user score, which is extremely well in video games. It's like if I went on 4chan compared with Crown Obscuria Exploitation 33 and called it the worst JRPG of all time. And that it isn't as good as the old JRPGs because the old stuff is better. Okay? Because people would look at me like I'm a clown, like I'm an idiot, like I'm a dumbass. Okay? And the same thing with lollies. These people literally are obsessed with lollies. It is gross and disgusting as well. Absolutely. Okay, same thing with piracy. These people literally take the side of playing games for free. They don't care if they get arrested. They will do anything they can to make sure they don't have to pay, to buy a game. Instead of, waiting for a game to be on sale, oh no, let's play the game for free instead and pirate the game because that's totally legal, right, guys? Okay? And of course, let's talk about Tears of the Kingdom, a game that has an average user score of 8.6. These people will make hate threads of Tears of the Kingdom every single day, and then they'll whine like, why do people hate us so much? Blah, blah. Maybe stop making hate threads on Nintendo. It's that simple. Okay? As well. You don't have to like Nintendo. You have to agree with Nintendo's policies or Nintendo's, pricing of games. But you don't have to go around on threads calling Tears of the Kingdom the worst game of all time because the game was $70. Or the character wasn't, or one of the characters in the game wasn't a kid anymore, which is absolutely disgusting. That's a actual belief these people hold, as well. And no one's gonna be buying Soccer Style anyways in the U.S. and Europe. These types of games do not sell. Okay, these types of games do not sell in the U.S. Okay, it's just a simple fact. And that's what this video here. Goodbye.